Dusty. Need some more. Get some new heads. Found a look.
Do you love your...
Found a spot too that do the heads and stuff. How do I do this? Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. How's everybody doing today? Let me find a live stream. There we go. Okay, I sent the shout out. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Okay, I can see everybody now. Yep. Let me know if that noise is bothering you guys. I left the air conditioner on because it got hot today. It got real hot and humid today. So I had to cut on the AC, especially with these lights. It's very hot with these lights. And then there's another big old light behind these windows right in front of us. I don't know why they did that. What's up, Rich? What's up, JJ Core Colors? B Davy 69, J Reed, Steven Anderson. For a minute there, I thought everybody was talking, not me. Hey, Cedric. Let me put this right here. I look crazy when I'm looking that way. Okay. So I could just... You guys don't have to look at me cross-eyed. Okay. They have a new Amazon Cube coming out soon from Kevin. Yeah, we're going to talk about that today, Kevin. They got a bunch of little stuff coming out. Amazon doing that thing. They might not be like business. I mean, like as far as spec-wise, yeah, we know the Nvidia Shield TV is the best. But on the business side, as far as advertising, keeping stuff coming out, Amazon is doing a thing. I definitely got to give them a thumbs up for that. Say Mr. 1609. What's good, Stephen? What's up? J Mac, T-Man, Melvin. Hey, Don Howard. Hey, Steve, what do you think about the Diggs Planet build? Immense it back to... Eminence, it's back to... I haven't tried the Diggs Planet build. I'll check it out. I'm going to be filming a lot this week for you guys. I haven't got the chair yet. I haven't even got the chair. I do got a new chair. I'm going to go grab it probably tomorrow or so. probably tomorrow, and put it together and let you guys see it. It's supposed to be good for taller people. This one good though. This chair I had was good. It served its purpose for what I paid for. I didn't pay too much. I think I paid like 120 or something like that. It wasn't too expensive for this chair, and it served. It did great. I think for my first gaming chair, it did pretty cool. So hopefully this next one does better. Hey Otis, hey Trevor, hey Professor Steve, locked on the usual beautiful St. Lucia in the Caribbean. I always enjoy your shows. Oh, you're in the Caribbean, so you really feeling good there. Make the box yours. What's up, DB66, Omar? Hey, Steve, what's the Bears gonna do this week? I don't even want to talk. We're not gonna go to the depressing news. We'll end. I'll talk about the Bears towards the end of the show. How about the new Amazon Cube coming out? Staying. Hey, Steve, watching you on the sale and watching the Philly and the Braves. 2 for Tuesday. What's up, Theodore? Anyone having issues with BTV from Kevin? Asked that. I haven't used BTV in a while. I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm going to be honest. The majority of the time, I'm still using that the big K word with the add-ons. I'm still using that with the Real-Debrid. The reason being, I'm not saying all of them, but it's a lot of them that, you know, a lot of the stuff is mainly copy and paste with the APKs. It's about a handful that I could say that's doing something, but a lot of them copy and paste. There's always something going on. I'm always hearing some stuff about it. So with the add-ons, I just use my Real-Debrid and it's on and popping. But I use the APKs too though. But I use the big K word most of the time, because you really ain't dealing with too much stuff. What's the best budget box? The best budget box would probably be something with a actually, I gotta try those new S922s. I still haven't tried them. I'm trying to get it's a monster that's releasing. It costs like $150. I'm trying to get them to send me that so I can review it. It's a S922X. Let me show you guys what it is. So I wrote Gear's Best, and I wrote I forgot who else trying to get it. They're telling me it's not in stock yet, but I would love to review that one for you guys. But I haven't tried the S922X. I would think they are a good budget box. I know the S912s, they're good. S905X, it's okay, but I usually like the S912. S905X to get you through the day. It'll work. It'll be cool. But those S922s, I definitely gotta check them out. Let me see if I can get to my email and I can show you guys what I'm trying to get for you guys. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. There's something else. Let me talk to the guy. So I started talking to somebody else. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys that I don't want to start no stuff. But I think I already told you guys. It was somebody I was talking to. And I wanted to pretty much get a new spokesperson. See what happens if you reviewing stuff for like a company. They usually send you like, I guess they call them like, you know, the recruiters or whoever they call them, and you talk to some of them, and you know, they get you the stuff to review for the channel. And then, you know, the good thing about that, if you guys like it and I like it, it helps sell that product. But I had a couple of people that I just didn't like working with for these companies, because they were kind of trying to tell me what to say. And I don't like that. Especially, I don't like that at all. I'd rather just give my real review of if I like it or not. I feel if you're confident about your product, I should be able to do that. So I'm trying to grab this for you guys. Let me share it. So I wrote about 3 places so far, and hopefully we'll get it soon. All of them say it's not in stock yet. I don't understand. Well, it must not be in the stock. I apologize. Because it's saying between September 26th to 28th. Then it might not be in the stock for the US yet. So this is the S922 I want to review. It looked like a beast. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabyte ROM, Android 9.0. Comes with a sensor gamepad and Bluetooth gamepad. So this is how it looks. Looks like a little computer. Looks real big. Probably don't even gotta be that big. So the Bluetooth gamepad comes with a standard remote, gamepad. I don't know why they're calling this a gamepad. Well, it is a gamepad if you look at it in the reverse array. So that's pretty cool. Gamepad remote type looking thing. So hopefully we get that soon. If not, I'm going to get us some S922 so I can just get the feel of it. I just want to get the feel of it and see what's to them. Because I haven't played with them yet. So I can't really... They sound good, but I can't really give you guys any real information to actually play with one. So I'm going to play with those budget boxes. But if you want something cheap too, and you don't want to spend the money on the Shield, I mean, you could always go to the Fire Stick 4K. The Fire Stick 4K and the Mi Box, the Mi Box S. The Mi Box S has Android tvOS. I'm not happy with them as much sometimes because I think they're kind of slow with their updates. But in the long run, it is Android tvOS. And you will get a warranty with it. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys the we're gonna look up that Amazon stuff too. Those new they do Cube. I'm not sure when it's coming out. Hey Steve, Dale had that K9 keyboard. It looks sweet. What's your thoughts? I haven't played with that yet. Dale showed it to me though. It looks nice. I like that one I showed you guys. I can't remember the name of them. There's so many of them. Hopefully my daughter didn't take it. But I like that one. It was kind of big. But I tell you guys, the keyboards is like, there's no absolute what's the best keyboard. It's something like when you guys ask what's the best K or APKs or what's the best build. That's how a keyboard is. It's pretty much personal preference. What you guys like the most. I would think the best quality, though, I like them Logitechs because I had some of them for years. Them Logitech K400, man, I had some of them a long time. But it's pretty much up to you guys. I gotta think of that last one. I think it got in the description of this video. But I like that one. It's smaller, but it feels good in my hands. That's why I don't really like a lot of the mini keyboards. They're kind of real small for me. But people love them. And I don't knock these people. People love those Wii's. People love the K9s. People love the mini keyboard. But for me, it's just small. That's why I use the bigger keyboard. Okay. Hey, Billy. Hey, Miss Collins. Do you like Air TV? I honestly can't speak on Air TV because I haven't tried it. But the reason why I haven't tried it is because I think I forgot what company make it, but it's like a cable company that makes it. So I'd rather You know, if it's a cable company that makes it, they'll probably be kind of biased towards their own stuff. So I'd rather just get independent something away from that. You know, and you can use whatever stuff you want to. Did you get the GeForce to work on your Amazon Fire TV second generation from Jay Reed? No, I didn't, and I thought it was gonna work for the second generation. I really wanted it to work, but it went through and it keeps on like restarting. It won't work for me. But guys, remember, this is the official APK, but this is like one of the old versions of the APK. The new versions of the APK, that GeForce Nvidia Games APK, the new versions don't work at all. So this old version works for some things, but it's still not that final thing yet. It's still like beta. So I'm sure it'll be fixed in the future. I was just showing you guys it because it's a game changer. You know, it's a game changer. It's something different, and I think they're gonna get to the point where they're gonna try to actually get that to work. You know, get that to work perfectly, and mostly concentrate on stuff like that, because it's probably more valuable to them to actually have a service than a hardware. You know, a service they could put on any device, and the hardware, everybody don't want to buy a Nvidia Shield TV, but we'll see the price of the new one that's coming out, because you know they bringing two different versions out supposedly. The Planet build has all the digs builds in one build. Nice. T95Q works really good. Yeah, T95Q's okay too. The S912s. Hey Steve, what's your take on the Amazon soundbar with Alexa? Kind of pricey. What's the prices they revealed, Donnell? I didn't see the prices. I seen they was releasing the soundbar, and I seen the cube. Let me see if I can look it up. I seen the cube price. The cube price is pretty much gonna be the same price, I think. Let's check it out real quick. Let's see. We can go to news. Now Roku wants to try to make their own. Ooh, it's getting hot. Let me see if I can find it. This isn't the one I read. Okay, the new Fire TV Cube available for pre-order for $119, so that's the same price in the US, $149 in Canada, and 110 euro United Kingdom, and 120 in Germany. Japan, 14,980. I think that's yen. And they're bringing us, it's sold with a package with the Ring Video Doorbell 2. Let's see if we can see the soundbar. This is from TechCrunch, where I'm getting this information. This is a good tech guy. He's pretty reliable. There's some of them that's not reliable at all. New TVs. I'm not sure about the soundbar though. I didn't see the soundbar. Oh, let's see. soundbar for Anchor. Roku launched his own soundbar. Those Rokus sell a lot. I know that's not the soundbar for $229. It can't be. It can't be. Let's see if I can find that price. Won't click on them. Let's see if CNET has a price. I should have read one of you guys' comments. You guys probably know this price. The Roku soundbar is $180. I don't know. I don't feel like, I don't like Roku like that. Soundbar is identical to the US version aside from which apps it can access. It will ship November 21st and costs €180 in the UK. With 180 in the UK, 210 in Germany. So how much it's gonna be in the United States? Probably about 150 or so. And I really can't say if it's a good price or not. It's gonna be just like I'm thinking it's gonna be just like that new JBL soundbar with the Android TV. It's gonna be a soundbar with Amazon TV. I haven't played with none of the new soundbars yet, but we're on the waiting list for the soundbars right now. Couldn't afford it. Not to just spend that much money on a soundbar right at this time. Now, if I liked it, if I knew it was good, I wouldn't mind spending my money on it. But I don't know if it's good or not to actually spend $500 on it. I gotta know if it's good spending that type of money. So that's why we're on the waiting list for that. The Fire TV soundbar seems more affordable, so we're gonna see what type of specs it has, and that right there I will buy. I'll buy something like that at that price because it's cheaper, so if I don't like it, I didn't spend too much money on it. But for me to spend $500 on something if I don't like it, nah, I don't want to spend that much money on something, just to test. But if I knew I was gonna like it, I would have probably bought it. But I don't know if I'm gonna like it. So the things with that is the problems with stuff like that. In the past, the problem with stuff like that is like the Sony Android TVs. I love the Sony Android TV. I love the picture. I like the fact that you have Android on the TV. I play with it, mess around with it, but I mess around with it when it's company or I want to take some pictures or something like that. But as far as me using, watching my stuff, I usually get a device. I get a device. I like having my device and just hooking it up to the TV and watching my stuff like that, because it's a little bit slower. It's not enough memory on the TVs and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if the soundbars are gonna be the same way as the TVs are. Is they're gonna be kind of slow? Is the memory's gonna be too low for me? So I think it's a good idea, but knowing me, knowing that I like faster stuff, I like to play with it and stuff like that. But in the long run, I'm probably just gonna use one of my devices. So I don't know if they corrected that or not. I can't even speak on it till I play with them. I'm waiting for that JBL with the Android. Yeah, we're on the waiting list, so hopefully we get that out. They actually tried to send us something else. They tried to send us another soundbar to review, and I didn't want to take it right now. The reason being, you know, you guys know this stuff is kind of costly, and I didn't want to review something for you guys, like the soundbar, another soundbar for you guys, and you guys like it and buy it, and then all of a sudden we get the Android soundbar in, and I review that, and you guys be like, "Dang, Steve, we could have got this one with the Android." So I'm gonna wait before I review the Android first before I get that. So a lot of this stuff we're just pretty much waiting to test. Breaking news: Antonio Brown. Really? Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's true. About Antonio Brown, he was accused of that. Wow. You know, he could get cut for that. Now he might. Ooh. Anyway, let me look up some comments. That's mind-boggling. What DB66 just wrote. I'm waiting for the JBL. Irish Droid said, yeah, they haven't released any real specs on it yet, so I'm holding off on the Amazon soundbar. You can pre-order it. It'll be released in November from Irish Droid. And that's the problem too. You really don't know, you know, until you test the stuff. You know, because they're not really going with a lot of specs. And the reason being why sometimes they don't tell us a lot of specs is because we might, you know, judge by their specs. But once we get the device in our hands, we can really know what's up. For something like that, I'll buy that for you guys. I'll buy it. I'll spend my own money and buy it because that's not that much money. But we got to wait for the other one because the other one is like $500. The 180, I can do the 180. If it's a little bit 180, probably around 150 to 180. I can do that. But that 500, we got to wait. So let me read some of you guys' comments. Amazon is writing for deciding to change those specs based on the CPU and the cube when they could have did this in the beginning for Marcus Bell. See, the thing about Amazon is like an old school company. That's why I told you guys from the beginning, what the Nvidia Shield TV does, other companies don't do. Other companies try their best to profit. The Nvidia Shield TV released a powerful device in 2015. They started at Android 5.0. They are updated. We're on Android 9 now. So they have been going for what, almost 4 years? Almost 4 years or so. And they keep on updating. When you get some companies like Amazon, they're a business company. You know, they're worried about these sales. So they give you just enough. And then in another 6 months, they give you just enough again. In another 6 months, they're going to give you just a little bit more and enough again. That's the way they move. So they know what you really want, but they're going to keep on just updating a little bit at a time, that device. Just a little bit at a time so they can keep on making another device. That's pretty much how a lot of the tech works anyway. You know, what they got, the iPhone 11 about to release. Well, it's up for pre-orders, about to release now. And guess what? They probably already have the iPhone 12. Ooh, these lights. Hey Steve, before I check your channel, do you have a video on how to set up retro? I think I want to mess with that, from Eric. Yeah, I got a whole playlist, Eric. I got a whole playlist with some simple stuff in it for the retro games. What's up, Spencer? What's Kato? I never heard of Kato, Martin. What's up, Trooper Scooper? I tried Jetstream and they're okay. What's up, Sean? I pre-ordered that box. You pre-ordered a new cube? Who is hot, guys, with these lights? I'm gonna push it. We gonna push through, though. Ooh, so the videos, well, we gotta do that chair video. Hola, this all the way from Sydney, Australia. Hey, Magic. Donald, it was 6. Can I get a shout out from Isaac Reeves? What's up, Isaac? Red Boat build. I tried Red Boat. Red Boat was nice. I haven't tried the other one from Diggs yet. Well, I'm gonna test it, but they say it's all in one. What's up, Leroy? Someone emailed me too. I think it was Ken. Ken emailed me too yesterday, and he was asking about Real-Debrid and the VPNs, and he was telling me that every time he turns on his VPN with his Real-Debrid doesn't work. Real-Debrid has a list. Let me see if I can get to it. That shows what VPNs it works with. Let me see if I can see it. It's somewhere on here. Let me go to the FAQ. Final answers here. Okay. Support. VPN. Okay, let me see. So they have a VPN. Let me copy it. They have a list of VPNs that you can use with Real-Debrid. If that VPN is not working with Real-Debrid, you just gotta turn it off. But here's the list. I'm gonna post it for you guys in the chat, because he emailed it. I remember somebody else had asked me about it before too. A few people had asked me about that. They have asked me about the VPNs not working with Real-Debrid. They have a list of VPNs that it works with. But if your VPN is not working, turn it off. Remember, Real-Debrid links where their sources are, you can use them. You can use them without a VPN. The Real-Debrid sources. Real-Debrid, the Criminalized Me, they're safe to use. But if you still, I know certain people just still want to be safe. If you still want a VPN, this is the list. Recommended VPNs right here. And a lot of their recommended VPNs, the most popular ones, like a lot of these are mainly the most popular ones that's not cooperative, they don't agree with these VPNs. And it's probably something business related. Probably something they want the VPN company to do, and they won't do it. So, you know how that is. It is what it is. So, you could just simply turn it off when you're using Real-Debrid sources. Hey, Octavia. DJ Black Tiger. Donald. Do you think the Fire TV Cube will be an upgrade from the Mi Box S? I'm not sure, Don, until I actually get it in my hand and test it. But, I mean, I'm thinking they're two different things. You know, usually people who like Amazon devices like the Cube and 4K Fire Stick more. People who like Android TV devices like the Mi Box S more. So it might end up being more powerful than the Mi Box S, but it's still gonna have the Amazon OS. So if you're used to Android TV OS and you like the freedom of that, you might not like the Amazon OS. But the good thing is the Cubes, I believe they be having it's 16 gigabyte RAM. I believe they do. So hopefully they have that. Hopefully they have more. But my major thing about the Amazon TV devices is that they just don't have adaptive storage. Because they had adaptive storage, they'll really be in the game, the users. Thanks, Steve. That explains why my Real-Debrid did not work with Nord or IPVanish. The only problem is I keep getting torrent sources. Now the thing is, with Real-Debrid, all their sources, like once you go, once you get the list, if it says Real-Debrid, they're usually colored. Those sources are safe to use, even if it says like torrent or something like that. They're safe because it's coming from that Real-Debrid server. So it's almost like using a VPN. But there's a lot of VPNs that don't work with Real-Debrid. Like I said, it's probably the two companies bumping head. They want the VPN companies to contact them, and they probably asking for something from the VPN companies. Real-Debrid is huge. It's huge. It been, people been using it way before the stuff we was using it stuff. Well, we are a big list of, their customers, but they got all different types. What's up, secret agents? So it might be a little bit more powerful than Mi Box S, but I'm not sure, Don. We gotta wait till we get it before I talk about it like that. Or they give us a little bit more specs, but usually they don't. With their devices, they really don't give us no specs. You pretty much gotta wait till you get it in your hand, or somebody gets it in their hand and say something about it. Hey, Teresa. What's up, Trooper Scooper? Hello, all my peoples on vacation. Trooper on a good vacation. You don't need a VPN with Real-Debrid from Self. That's true. You don't need a VPN for the Real-Debrid sources. But it's one of them things that people still like using VPNs, so you can't blame them. Can you pair Amazon game controller with any Android TV box? I have never tried the Amazon game controller, Teresa. But if it's a regular Bluetooth controller, then you can. Who has tried the GeForce Now APK? So, I need to write a list of what I got it working on. It works on the tablets. I tried a Samsung tablet. It worked. My phone, it worked. I have a Note. I see somebody say something about the Note 9 working as well. I have a Note 8. The phone's just working. Nvidia Shield TV is working. Mi Box, I believe it was working. Yeah, Mi Box is working. Amazon Fire Stick 4K working. Amazon second generation, it was working and it just won't go. So it's some devices is not working on. I'm actually haven't been able to get it to work on any of my budget boxes. I don't have too many here anymore. I gave so many of them away. I have about 2 or 3 of them left. And the ones that I checked, I can't get it to work on any of the budget boxes. So as it updates and stuff, we'll talk about it more. I've been offered a Buffalo Technology link station, 4 terabytes. Uh, 4 terabytes NAS device. Should I link that to my Shield or my laptop? I don't know nothing about it. 4 terabytes. I haven't played with that at all, Eon. Now, if you want to link it to the Shield, you could use it. You could actually use it as external storage for both of them. You can use it for your Shield as external storage, and you can use it as your laptop. Now, here's the thing: whenever we get a hard drive or we get whatever you use for adaptive storage, and you want adaptive storage is when you make that memory like your what they call it. When you make that memory, you want that memory to be internal memory, mainly for your apps and stuff like that. If you do that, if you use that hard drive for the adaptive storage, it'll only work for that Shield. You can't plug it into your laptop. You can't plug it in anywhere. Once you convert that hard drive to adaptive storage, that's pretty much it you can use it for. Until if you change your mind in the future, you just want to do a factory reset, you can convert it back. But while it's in use, it'll only work for the Nvidia Shield TV if you use it for adaptive storage. I tried it and it didn't work on the MAS Pro. So yeah, I'm having trouble with the budget boxes. It's working. So the boxes I worked on, the Mi Box, Amazon 4K, Amazon 4K, Mi Box. Those are actually only 2 boxes that I got to try that worked. The rest of the budget boxes did not work. I wanted to try the Cube. Where is my Cube? I'm going to try the Cube later. Hey Steve, I just bought the Injustice 2 Legendary Edition from me seeing you playing it last week. Love it. Awesome. Yeah, it's a nice game. My Surface is going crazy. What's the Surface, Octavia? Hey, Arlene. I'm reading. So I'll try the Cube. I'm not sure why it's not working on the budget boxes. Read these comments. They need to fix NBA 2K20 has issues. What's the issues on it, Donald? Has anybody tried 2K20 for GeForce Now yet? Oh yeah, did anybody get Gears 5 to work on GeForce Now? I know Cloud X Gaming was saying that he didn't like that it's not compatible, but I thought we could download the game if it's not on GeForce Now, but he said he had problems downloading it. I couldn't test it for him though because I don't own the game. I gotta play all them Gears games. I don't own none of them Gears games. I want you to find out from Diggs which version is updated. All my shows saved in my library gets wiped. All your shows gets wiped? Have you heard about the new H96 Max? Which one, Earl? Hey Steven, from Chicago? Yeah, I'm from Chicago. Sup from the UK? Hey free speech advocate. Has a lot of glitches. I haven't bought it yet. What's up, Technology King? I haven't bought it yet. I'm probably gonna buy it soon. It was a real kind of, you guys know it's back to school week. It's back to school week. Well, I don't know if you guys, but for Chicago, it was pretty much back to school week last week. So I was getting all that adjusted and stuff for my daughter. And she started her classes, her extra dance classes and stuff like that. So I didn't get to play with the lot with the NBA 2K. I wasn't sure if I really wanted it. So I'm gonna watch some video previews. I'm gonna go watch some people gaming on YouTube first before I buy it. Because I bought a couple of them. I played 2K19, it was cool. But the thing is, it's just almost kind of like a roster update for me now. What's the name of the box you were talking about earlier? I'm trying to get us, the name of the box is, let me check my email again. Sorry, this item is not in stock now. Please send me 3 to 5 other items. It's an A95X Max Plus smart TV box, gray 4GB RAM, 64GB ROM. So I wanted to test that out. Let's see how it is. It's a S922X. See, and it probably is good. The one problem I always have though, and it's nothing against budget boxes, is because I love them. I love budget boxes. The budget boxes made me fall in love with all this, playing with them and just having fun with them and stuff like that. But the one thing about them is, when you're spending over $100 for it, and they may be good, they might have, good quality. They specs, they might be powerful, and they're nice devices. But the thing is, once you're spending over 100, it's so close to the Nvidia Shield TV, and you can get a warranty. That's the thing. The warranties that bother me about budget boxes. So with you guys, it'd be like hard not recommending stuff that's just coming from an actual quality company like a Nvidia or Amazon or something like that. Yeah, that A90, that 95X Max, it looks nice, but it's $179. Well, I think it's between 150 to 179. They haven't made out the exact price yet, I don't think. But when you at that range and it looks nice, it looks like it's gonna be powerful, but at the end of the day, it's a budget box. So we're gonna see once I review it. If I review it, hopefully we can get it. What do you think about the Jetstream? I haven't tested the Jetstream. I was watching, I think his name is Norm. Norm had reviewed it, and he liked it, but he said that he liked the Mi Box S better. And he's a pretty cool tech guy. He's real fair. He's down the middle. And I was watching the review, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. But it seems okay. A lot of people have it, and a lot of people like it. That on Amazon? Nah, it's not on Amazon yet. It's a new device. Okay. Wales, UK here, 2:51 a.m. from Eon. What do you think of Hyperspin? From Eric. Hyperspin is great, Eric. If you're a huge gamer, if you're into that stuff. Like I love gaming, I love retro gaming, but I don't need Hyperspin. I just add the ROMs and emulators myself and play the game. Now Hyperspin is something if you just wanna enjoy that feel to it, you know. You're gonna have that nice look feel as far as the way it looks and stuff like that. It's something like the Big K when you kind of like organize and stuff and it pops up. It's just something to look at. I need a controller that works for my Mi Box. It's a bunch of them. Any of the Android Bluetooth controllers will work for your Mi Box. The GAMESIR G3 is a good budget controller. I think that G4 could have fell down in price as well. Let's see if we could turn off one of these. It's getting hot. What's up, Cloud Gaming X? What's good, bro? I was just talking about you. About the GeForce Now video you made about the Gears 5. Did you say you can't even download it? Because you should be able to still download games that's unavailable. Let me see if I can show you real quick. I'm going to open up GeForce and show you. I don't have the game, so I can't test that game. But usually they let you download the game. I paid $54 for my G4. They're that expensive? I thought that was like... Yeah, I wasn't able to download it. Oh. Yeah, it's possible. But it's still beta. Like I tell everybody, it's still beta. And that's the reason why they haven't put no ticket to it. Because once everything start working right, you better believe that ticket coming. Gonna have a ticket that come with it. And that's why they're trying to get this APK and all this other stuff, you know, in perfect order. You know, so they can put the ticket with it, so they can compete with Stadia. I'm using my Xbox Bluetooth controller with my Shield. How do I contact? You can email me. That's my email address. I use an Android box. It's old, but it still works. Not enough storage. Enough storage for what, Tech King? Hey, Toogie. I'm surprised Gears 5 is even on Steam now. Because Gears 5 used to just be exclusive to the store. Maybe they just woke up to their senses that it should be in the Steam store. So let me see if I can check it out real quick. Well, hopefully, it's about to be a lot of devices come out. Once the devices start rolling out, then we can have a lot of fun, man. Cause I've been kind of bored because nothing's really releasing like that. But it's that holiday season coming up. So about next month, we're gonna see a lot of stuff rolling out, and we can have a lot of fun. Okay. So can't see it. Let me try to search it. Let's see. Hopefully it'll load fast. Okay. Send me a friend request too if you guys are gaming on this GeForce Now thing. Only about one person. Well, about three. Send me some friend requests. I might have to buy this. Mixed reviews. See, I never played part 4. Never played part 3. Can I play this? Is this the type of game I could just start at part 5 and be good? What's the Ultimate Edition? I always wanted to play it. About this game. Ultimate Edition. I don't see no Ultimate Edition. Play as Jack, blah, blah, blah. I'm surprised. I might buy it. I don't know. Because I can't really test it for them if I don't own it. But this is usually how you play a game if it's not available. If you buy it from the Steam store, you just go to your library. And you'll go to that game. Go to your games. Once you go to your games, you find something that's not compatible. Like Twine is probably not compatible. This machine. And you'll just press enter on install. And it should just download the game for you like that. But it could be, something could be wrong. It happens sometimes, that certain games you can't do it for, now I can just play it. But it is, it's been known to happen where certain games you can't do that. See, 907. Get ready to let you guys go. What happened to clowns and over easy? I don't know. I've been using Yoda lately. Thanks for the $10 super chat, Cloud Gaming X. No problem, man. Do you love Puffin TV, Steve? I hate Puffin TV. I don't like Puffin TV, man. I hate Puffin TV. But I love Puffin TV for my viewers. I love it for you guys that have trouble with browsers like Chrome and stuff like that, because it's easy to use. But for me, it's just not for me. But it's easy to use, so when I do a video, I'd rather do that video showing Puffin TV because it's real simple. But it just don't feel like a browser to me. But that's the main reason why when I make the videos, like doing installs, I show you guys Puffin, because it's simple. It's real simple. It's real easy. But it's just, I'd rather just use that browser. Let me see. Let me show you guys the difference real quick before we get out of here. So, desktop. So right now we're using Chrome. This is Chrome. I'm on NBA.com. Just looking at the news. Now Puffin. I think I got Puffin over here. Let's move it closer to Chrome. So Puffin is cool because it's easy to use, but it's like downloaded to me. You know, I just gotta type everything down. So search URL. And it's cool. But look, you know, I just can't. Well, yeah, I can guide with it, huh? But I can't, like, move my keyboard with it. I can't control nothing. I gotta wait and press that down and do all this other stuff. I'd rather just use Chrome. And it's just quicker for me. It's actual real browser. But it's up to you. It's like what you guys like the most. And a lot of people love Puffin. And if you love it, I love it. You know? If it's for you, it's for you. I used it on all my Fire sticks. Yeah, it's easy to use for people. What's a good browser for Fire TV? I don't know if Puffin is is it on the Fire TV? Puffin's good, but Downloader. I just use Downloader on Fire Sticks. Hey Teresa. But that's the main reason why I do Puffin with the videos. It's just easy. I can go right to the Play Store. I can download it, and then I can show the video like real easy for you guys. But personally, I'm always using Chrome. I'm using Chrome. I like Firefox as well. But that's just me because you guys know I use the keyboard. So people without the keyboard and stuff, they might like Puffin better because it's like made for Android TV. As far as navigation. Steven, why it is when I download 17.6 it won't stay on my Shield? You'll have to turn off the automatic updates. Like if you don't want it to update. Taking last questions, guys, before we go. So if you don't want it to update, you got to go to your Play Store. And then you got to go down to settings. And go over to auto update apps, hit enter, and click on don't auto update apps. Now the thing about this is if you mark this, nothing will auto update. So you'll have to actually go to my apps and check for your updates. Every day, every couple days or something. But I leave mine on auto update. I was leaving it on don't auto update. What you could do, which is a good strategy, if you want to keep the big K 17.6, just install one of the forks. The forks are 17.6. Go to that Supreme Builds repo where I showed you guys the forks. Grab one of them forks. It won't update because it'll always stay on 17.6, and you could just use the big K18 wherever it's on. So that's a nice little trick that I use. Well, you can use one of the forks, Teresa. What's good, Steve? I just seen that LG are joining with Nvidia with their TVs. Really? That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Hey, Steve, I'm late tonight. I was wondering, have you seen Apple TV's new service that starts on November 1st for $4.99 a month from Reed Shield? No, I haven't seen them yet. I was looking at that Disney service. Disney's gonna they're gonna have Disney with ESPN Plus and something else. Disney, ESPN Plus, and Hulu together. They're gonna be combined together, and I think it was gonna be like $13 or something. It was something real cheap, but they calling that their Netflix killer. They try to get Netflix out the way with that. Fire Stick don't use it. Oh, don't use it? Well, you can use Downloader. Hey, Steven, this is my first chat. It's wonderful what you guys do. Thanks, John. Hi5reviews.com, the best place. Blah, 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 blah. Check out hi5reviews.com. That's what Secret Agent said. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to go, guys. I'm gonna be back on probably tomorrow, though. Do you have the forks in your file link? Let me check real quick before we leave. If I don't, I'll put it on there for you guys if I don't have it in the file link. I probably don't, because you could just go right to the... Let me check. But I could probably add them, or at least add a couple of them. Well, we do have some forks. So we got the CDMC fork. I'm surprised I don't have none of the Supreme forks. Maybe because that one page just has all of them. We have the Juggernaut fork. I knew I had some forks. The SBMC fork. And the titanium fork. Utopia fork. So it's about 5 forks up in there. That's 17.6. It's called the LG Plugs Nvidia G Sync on your LG TV OLED. Roku is releasing a smart soundbar. Yeah, but it's just like, what can you do with the Roku? That's the problem. That's the only problem I be having with Roku. I might just have to buy one. I haven't used one in so long. I might just have to buy one and check it out. But Fire Stick, real easy to do whatever I want to do. The Android TV box is real easy to do what I want to do. Because they're Android. Even the Fire Sticks. The Fire Stick is Android. They got the Amazon OS, but at the end of the day, it's an Android device. The Roku, I just can't really do all. You guys know what stuff I like to do. But they're selling like hotcakes, so people love them. Those Rokus sell like hotcakes. And I'm not knocking those people, but I'm just saying what they actually be doing. But I'm gonna get ready to go. People getting tired. I got tired. I'm getting hot too. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Shout out to all the mods that came to help with the show. Trooper Scooper. Trooper Scooper, man, be getting it in, man. Trooper was in a storm last week and was helping in the chat. And this week he on vacation helping. So shout out to Trooper. Shout out to the real Yo-Yo, Zombie. Shout out to all the mods. Fire TV Girl. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the sponsors. I seen them come to the show. So shout out to you guys that came to the show as well. And shout out to everybody that just joined. Anybody new that just joined, hopefully you will attend the show next week. But we might have another show later this week. I'm going to have a little bit more time this week. But we definitely going to get some more videos this week for you guys. And that share video, if I don't have it tomorrow, if I'm not able to put it together by tomorrow, I have it together for you guys by early Thursday for you guys. So that'll be cool. But I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you for coming to the show. He said the you can use Roku TV to cast to another Roku device. Roku devices are legal. All the devices are legal, DJ. Nvidia Shield TVs, the Amazon devices, all the devices we use to talk about this channel are legal. It's just that the Android is just easier to manipulate, and it's just more apps available. And we'll talk to you guys later. Tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. Thanks for watching, guys. Wait, one more one of our subscribers, one of our viewers, Derek, top of the hit list, just wanted to say, hey Steven, if you remember me. Yeah, I remember you, Derek, but I got serious health problems. Y'all pray for me. So everybody play for Derek. Also, somebody sent me an email that reminded me. We're going to give one more person a shout out before we leave the show. And he had some health issues as well. So we're going to send our blessings to him as well. Let me see. Hopefully I can find this email. I should have highlighted it. Let me see. We're going to find it. Okay, here's the email. The email's from it was from Tup. And he was talking about Cloudy B and War 623. Those are their usernames. And Cloudy B will be in the hospital next week for his 5th back operation. Man, those back, it's a bad. Wars post. I start chemo and radiation Monday. I was just diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. I start radiation and chemo Monday to knock this cancer out. Everything looks positive with all the new medications that are out today. I was prepared to get the prognosis. I had how many months I had left to live. Wow. I thought this was the most dangerous type of cancer. The doctor said that there was a good chance that it could go into remission. Like they say, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. For a while there, I could swear I heard her humming. So, Shout out to War 623. Shout out to Cloudy B. And shout out to Derek. Hope you all get well. So I hope you all get well, man. I hope you guys the best. We're going to talk to you guys later. Tune in next time so I can show you how to make the box yours. Thanks for watching. Oh, stop. Okay, I'm going to stop it now, guys.